I'd like to give another example of an organization you may love, you may hate, but I have to say they're very creative in each of the communities in which they work. Starbucks tries to give back to every community, believe it or not. And one of the ways that they've done this, in fact, in the Changing Facebook, I have a chapter in there that's a number of case study analyses of organizations I think have done a good job, and I've highlighted Starbucks in there. A Starbucks in Southern California increased their business 1,000% in just a few months for about a $500 investment. 1,000%. Now that's a whole lot more return than a $500 investment at Starbucks. And they did this by giving back to an underrepresented group of people in their community, a linguistic minority. The linguistic minority happened to be deaf and hard of hearing customers. The store manager, who was all of 20 years of age, noticed 20 to 30 coming in on Friday nights, deaf, hard of hearing customers. And so she sat down with one of her employees who could sign and said, let's do a focus group with them. They did the focus group and found out all kinds of amazing stuff. One piece of information that was critical was this: your ordering process is very cumbersome for us. We come up to the desk and we try to order our double, triple latte, venti, grande, whatever it is, and we're trying to do it with sign language because your menus are way up behind the cash register on the wall. How do I point to what I want? That's really hard to do. And while I'm doing that, you're getting stressed because you see the line getting longer behind me. I'm getting stressed because I know that I'm holding up the line, so I'd rather just leave. So we suggest to you, Starbucks, that you make another set of menus that are 8.5 by 11, laminate those in plastic, and put one of those at each cash register with an erasable marking pen. Problem solved. And they didn't have to run to Starbucks headquarters and ask for a special dispensation on changing the menu size. They did what was right for the customer. Within a few months, that group of 20 to 30 deaf and hard of hearing customers blossomed into over 300 on Friday nights. The store manager said it was an absolutely surreal transformation. Hundreds of people in my restaurant, in the patio, having coffee, having animated discussions, and it was quiet. And I'm not poking fun. I'm suggesting that what she did was create a whole new demographic pie. Instead of worrying about her business being whittled away by competitors, she looked for underrepresented groups out there that she could give to, and they, of course, gave back in the form of paying ridiculous prices for coffee, but it was a give and take. You had a breakout earlier today, some of you attended, about give and take. Again, they would not have known what to do had they not actively explored that demographic in their community.